Let's take one quick breath, please. Wow, I felt that one. I was looking at a rose in my backyard. In that moment, a petal fell to the ground. It drifted so elegantly without a sound, it made me wonder, does a petal know when it falls from the flower? Does it count the days until its last hour? Does the rose feel part of its beauty die? Do the thorns celebrate, or do they cry? Maybe they exist to balance out the beauty. Protecting its growth, its sole duty. Thorns are in a rose when just a seed. The pain there from the start, a promise will bleed. Before reaching for a rose, we pause to find a clear space. The fear of pain fills us with intentions of grace. How else do we see a rose in all of its glory? A reminder to stop before assuming the entire story. I once thought thorns were a symbol of pain. How could something so beautiful have so many stains? Will a flower still be a flower if it never rains? You know, I think the entire garden weeps when a petal falls. Its roots tremble and pain roars within its walls, a part of its beauty fading slowly into the dirt. The missing petal forever, a space for hurt. You know, I think all along the thorns were just playing coy. Those pricks bring us pockets of joy. I wonder if we've been looking at pain all wrong. Maybe tears are the reason we bloom all along. I'm learning the difference between love and loss. One's deeper than the other, but they come at the same cost. To open your heart is to allow it to bleed. To let it get bruised, yet still trust it to lead. You are on the path to becoming who you are. You will find you no matter how hard. Listen to your silence. And all you cannot bear. Lean into your shame and find your stare gazing into what you will become. You are all of you, even when you're undone. Unravel into perfection and see how 2 equals 1. Thank you, guys. I have one more. Thank you, guys. I'll share one more here. How many of you guys have never felt like you were enough? Did not feel like you were enough? Right? That was pretty much my entire existence before discovering poetry. And one day I wrote a poem about feeling like I was enough, and I couldn't lie to myself anymore when I didn't feel like I was enough after that. My own words came to save me, and there's a specific power to that. And so for this next poem and last poem, I'd like you to just think about that part of yourself that didn't feel enough, or maybe still doesn't feel enough, and kind of send this poem into that. Sound good? All right. I am enough on the best days when I can't stop laughing. I am enough on the days I can barely try. I am enough to speak my truth, to confess to the love of my life 4.5 years too late, that she was the one. I am enough once my confession comes undone. Yet still admire her as she glistens with the sun, because her rejection proved I don't need someone. I am enough for my own heart. It has no judgment for others, so why judge myself? I am enough to treat me with my own strongest weapon, empathy. I am enough without regrets or lingering love. Hearts were made to carry love from the past, so maybe it's enough that love is simply there because love alone will always last. I am enough without having to dissect it, to make sense of it, to assume it means something much bigger than love, because what in the world is bigger than love? I am enough to receive all the love I need, and I'll give it away for free, because the roots to my garden are only an expression of me. Stretching from my past, present, and future to the next lives and the ones before, I am enough to make the heavens roar. Can everyone roar for a second? Roar! To make the heavens roar for creating me. To receive its gifts and speak them through my tongue, this ink in my pen will long outlive me, even after my writing is done. But that's okay, because I am enough. I have always been enough. I just never really knew. I'm not ashamed to see the face in the reflection. I am here as I am, and it is so, so nice to finally meet you. May your hurt be the soil for a selfless love. May you grant passage to your tears to flood your fears in the hidden corners of your spirit, far and near. May you greet your own darkness. May you dine with it. May you sit and cry and sleep and sing with it. May you meet yourself in it and watch you grow. May you allow your heart to shine, to speak it and mean it, to show it and send it with all that you have, even when it hurts. May it be enough. And when it isn't, may you still walk away smiling and with love. Thank you guys so much.
Give it up for David one more time.